attempted intro. Gonna hit up the arena queue today. Done quite a few of these recently, but I'm gonna put a bit more effort in this one today and try and justify my decisions better than I usually do. Most of the time, just end up taking random picks in this because every card's so powerful. I feel like it's quite easy to assemble a decent deck. I'm going into traditional. Prefer that to the it's not the ladder, but the normal best of one. So we're gonna go into traditional. That wasn't really an intro. Never mind. If you're watching this, why? Why are you watching me? Oh. Just waiting for some seats to fill up here. Yeah, I think I like to take picks pretty early in this. I like to commit to colours quite early and then pivot towards the end of pack one if necessary. Even with quite committed first picks, I feel like you can pivot late in a pack because of the power level is so good. And if you can get into those colours and stay in them, then you can be paid off quite a lot. I am not opposed to taking 2-colour cards to start with, but if they're like super powerful, examples I can think of are like Pelucranos. I think is quite good. There's probably a few others, but I would consider taking a double colour card. But obviously, as usual, you want to avoid that. Yeah, didn't realise I was going to have to fill for this long. This is 1 minute 25 now on finding the table. I would cut this out if I could learn how to do editing. So we're not going to cut this out. You're going to have to hear me waffle for this first 2.5 minutes. So again, if you're watching this, you've probably gone off now. But don't, because I'm going to do a class draft for you, so definitely stick around. If you're from the Draft Chaff Discord, hello. You'll know me. Ish. If not, I've no idea how you've stumbled across my video. But okay, so this is a perfect example of a card I'm happy to take first pick, even though it's a double colour card. The Scarab God is extremely difficult to deal with. This is probably going to be a pick here. I'm going to look around. Thassa is okay, but I just don't think there's that many ETB effects in blue, particularly in this cube. This is a good card, but doesn't really. It's not a bomb. It's just a good card. I do like Trostani Discordant, but being in green-white, as usual in draft, is not ideal. Being in blue-black would be much better. Banishing Light is a great removal spell. I would consider that. Farika Spawn is nice, but we're not in Theros draft now. In Theros, this is one of the best cards you can pick. Now we're in Cube, the power level is so high. It's got to be the Scarab God. It's amazing. And we're going to draft a control in quite a lot of early creatures. Wow, okay. I was going to say we're going to draft quite a lot of early creatures and just try and trade off and then bring them all back. However, we're going to have to hedge into something else here. The best cards in the pack are all not blue and black. If we were going to take a blue or black card, honestly might be the land. It could be Merfolk Trickster. The blue and black cards are not good, basically. Helm of the Host is pretty ridiculous, but also quite a ridiculous mana cost at the same time. We're going to be taking a white or a red card here. The red cards, I like Electro Dominance. I think Goblin Chainwheel is good as well, but you have to be basically mono red to play that. If this wheels, we'll pivot into mono red probably. We're going to be taking a white card. I think none of these are splashable in the deck, but it could be white blue or white black and then splash. the blue for the Scarab God. I'm pretty sure that History of Benalia is the best card in the pack here, so I'm going to take that. Okay. Black Hearts, that's fine, it's just a removal spell. Inscription of Insight is fine, but it's quite expensive, but it's quite good. So I could take them to stay on blue and black. Staying on white, it would be a clear Maw of the Skyclave. This is a really, really aggressive card. It's basically a dub, +2/+2, and first strike, but it also gives flying. So it's an upgraded dub straight away, and then you could also then re-equip it for 4. So it's quite a good card. Nothing else jumps out here. Lithoform Engine's too difficult to cast, and then the card I think I'm going to pick is Stonecoil Serpent, just basically because it keeps us open, and none of the other cards are that good. I'm not quite sure where I want to be yet, so we're going to take the Serpent because it keeps us open and it's a good card. Right. Okay, so I have tried to draft Divine Visitation deck probably 2 or 3 times already, and I've done about 10 of these drafts. So I absolutely love this card. I think it's so cool. I love Angels in Magic. I think they're fantastic. So I try and force this deck way too much. However, as usual, I'm looking at this and going, oh, I've got a token maker. Maybe I want Divine Visitation. But I don't think that's the right thing to do. So then it's a question between, am I taking Resplendent Angel, a very committal white card, like this is, would have 2 very high mana pip white cards to start off with, or am I taking Massacre Worm, which is really, really strong, or even Bolas Citadel, also really, really strong. I think, as it suggests, I want Massacre Worm. There's 2 good black cards there in that pack. Makes me think black may be open. Again, I'm not bothered about passing the Divine Visitation, but then I would probably want to take this, and I'd probably be ruining my draft. So we're not going to do that. Vivian Arcbow Ranger. +1/+1 counters. A bite effect. No, it's not a good card. And it's very heavy green, which we're not in. Blue cards. I haven't got any instants or sorceries yet, but this card is good if you do. I assume this is going to be a Command the Dreadhorde or a Bastion of Remembrance. Pick. Bastion of Remembrance is another card that I take quite a lot in this cube. This, Blood Artist, those kind of effects I also really like. So I tend to pick them highly. But I think we want to Command the Dreadhorde here. We need some early drops. Something like these guys. So if we're still considering white, SRAM's expertise and Seal Away are okay. But I don't think we're pushing to white. God Eternal Bond 2 is good, but then look how high our curve is. But it is a card. Is another good card. It's a tricky one. I think I don't think God Eternal Bond 2 is that good when you've got the Scarab God and Massacre Worm already. That I think I should probably be taking an early drop and trying not to die. So I think I want Fibble Flip because it's a 2 mana cantrip and it works well with the Scarab God when you bring it back. We are not red and we are not green. Exquisite Blood is another card I've tried to use a lot. Maybe I've done more than 10 drafts. Maybe it's more like 15. But Exquisite Blood is another card I've tried to use a lot. Can't get it to work really. Don't need Dive Down. Don't know if I want Aether Hub. This is a tricky pack. We could still be white, black, splash blue, but none of the cards in here would help with that. I don't think any of these cards are relevant at all. I suppose we could end up green, black. I'll take Aether Hub. Might be useful fixing, even though I don't think it will be. Okay, I really like this card. But again, it's a high drop. It's a 4-drop, which we haven't got any yet, but we also haven't got many early drops. I think we just need the removal spell, flexible removal spell here. Even though I like that other card. Okay, this is our original pack. Thassa is incredible with Massacre Worm, but not great. That's okay with Fibble Flip, actually. Okay. I'm happy to take Thassa here. She's not looking like we're going to be devoted to her at the moment, but she still looks good. Helm of the Host actually did wheel. That's interesting. It's just very expensive, and we don't need any more expensive cards. We're not going to have this mana to equip this because of how many high cost cards I've got. I'm just going to take Merfolk Trickster. It's good for the devotion. Makes it hard to cast. In fact, we have got a lot of double blue, double black, triple black. It's not great. This card is fine. It's a 2-drop. Resplendent Angel did actually wheel. What on earth is that noise? As did Divine Visitation. Do we have any instants or sorceries? 1 instant, 1 sorcery. We'll take it because if we can get more, it's a good card. This card's fine. Oh, sorry about that. Yeah, I picked up a couple early drops at the end there. Oh, Torrential Gearhulk. Oh, Strider. This is a really good early drop because it can come back later as well and makes another chump blocker. This is good because it's a reanimator, but we're probably okay for that because we've got Commander Dreadhorde and the Scarab God. Torrential Gearhulk is absolutely nuts. What's my other instant or sorcery? Oh, Commander Dreadhorde and Erebos' Intervention. Okay. I do really like Torrential Gearhulk. Worst case, it's a 6 out of 5, 6 flash, which is pretty good. But I think Woe Strider is the pick here because we need more early interaction. Ugh. Knight of the Ebon Legion can run away with the game when it's by itself, so I think that's a good card to have. Again, I'd like Thrix, but I need to stop taking the... This is the difference between drafting now and talking about it and justifying it. And what I usually do, I would have been taking all these late game drops, and my curve would look even worse than it does already. This definitely would have been a Torrential Gearhulk because I just think that card's really cool. Torrential Gearhulk was in the best. Torrential Gearhulk and the Scarab God were in the best deck in Standard when I started playing Magic. Blue Black Control was dominant at that time. Just a bit of random information for you there. Epic Downfall is cool. Dread Wanderer is not exciting. Fiend Artisan is quite good, but it will be double black pip in this deck. We've got a lot of creatures, we're going to take some removal. Assassin's Trophy is fine, but not worth splashing for. Hydroid Krasis potentially is worth splashing for. Especially when you compare it to what we've got offered here. Exclusion Mage is fine. Can slow the game down. Whoa, we're frozen. We're frozen, haven't we? Oh, great. Well, we're going to get something random out of this pack, I think. Hello, trying to load back in. Just crashed. Hopefully we get one. I mean, we're not going to get the right pick out of that pack, but hopefully we get something that might make our deck. There was a couple cards in there that I liked. I can't remember what they were. What did we get? Got a bit of time. We got a Shire. Not useful. Thought Erasure. Probably a good card to take here, since we are blue-black. Languish. Would be okay if Languish wheeled. Take Thought Erasure. Ooh. Oh, this is a horrible pack because we want the Fetid Pools potentially. Shadow Spear is a great card. I would play Boon of the Wishgiver. I would play this guy. Potentially even play Lotus Field, but we're going to have to take Thief of Sanity because this card is great. Again, we'd like the land, but there's no way we're not taking Teferi. Well, this deck just got silly. Okay, so I'm tempted to take this because I can just discard it and get it back with Command the Dreadhorde or the Scarab God. I'm going to take it. Not sure it's going to make the deck yet, but got a few early drops. You don't need your curve to be as low as you would in a normal draft here because everyone's drafting big, powerful stuff. But you still want a respectable curve. Don't really want any of these. I'll take Dungeon Geist even though it's what it used to be. Thrix Wield. Shows you how much I overrate that card. It's probably not even going to make the deck here. And Negates, okay. I'll take that for the sideboard because we are in best of 3. We'll take Spell Pierce for the same reason. Hydroid Krasis Wheel. I didn't even see Pact of Negation in that pack. I'm going to take Pact of Negation. So 5 mana counter spell, but it can save you. I want a land. Or do I want draw 6? I'll take a draw 6. It's probably the wrong decision actually. Yeah, it was definitely the wrong decision. I should have took the other one there, but I've pushed for time. So we'll forget about that one. Oh, we got the land. Nice. Wow. Some really good cards for our deck here. There's Rune Crab if we're going to go nasty with that. Karn, Sign of Urza is always okay. And then onto the actual cards we're actually considering. Fatal Push is a very good removal spell. The Eldest Reborn is a lot of value on one card. However, if between Null Priest of Oblivion, because that's just one of the best 2-drops you can possibly have. It's just an outstanding 2-drop. It also comes back as a 6-mana Reanimator in the late game. It's just a great card. But I think I'm going to have to take Vraska's Contempt, because it's pretty much the best removal spell there is, so don't know if I can turn that down. I do like Atris. Gets you card advantage. Mythos of Aluna is okay. This card is insane. I love picking this card, but I don't think it's the right pick here. But I do pick this card quite highly a lot of the time. I'm going to take Atris because I just love this card. I love the little mini game. Usually I would take Voracious. Oh, when I clicked that. Usually I'd take Voracious Great Shark because again, just like this card, I think it's cool. But I think the right pick is probably Orzhov Enforcer because it's a good blocker on the ground. Or even a Witching Well. I'm going to take Orzhov Enforcer. It's a good 2-drop. Okay, this is currently a full deck, so anything we pick now is going to have to replace something we already have. Dungeon Geist is probably not going to make it. With 3 instants of 4 sorceries, this is probably not going to make it. Although you only have to make one of them for this to be worth it. Yeah, you'll probably have to make one Drake for this to be worth it. A 2/2 and a 2/2 flyer. It's not bad for 4 mana. Boon of the Wishgiver is probably not going to make it. Aether may not make it, to be fair, because if I have to use this energy to get a coloured mana pip early, and then I can't use it to get a black for this later, it's not good. Okay, now you're talking. I'm going to find this really hard to pass Ulamog. I've passed it a few times, but it's just so cool. But I'm not going to be able to get up to 10 mana. I haven't got any ramp. No, I can't take Ulamog. It's the wrong decision. Instant sorceries cost 2 or less. Thought Erasure, and I'm just going to take that. I don't think this is a Teferi's tutelage deck, because I just don't think I've got that much mill or draw. I don't really now I have time to actually check. Yeah, I don't have that much mill or draw. What does Stassa go well with? Woe Strider, it goes okay. Fibble Flip goes well. Trickster, it's fine. Atris, it's good. Masquerade, it's good. Sassa's okay in this deck. Don't know if I want one of them. I'll take this for the sideboard. I'm not going to use it, I don't think. Yorion. Again, I did just list a lot of cards that would go well with Thassa. If they go with Thassa, they go well with Yorion. The perfect card for our mana base. Copy a creature in a graveyard. That's a good card for us. Veto is average in this deck. I'm going to take them. Take the Shockland is the right decision. 3 lands puts us on 24, so we've still got a card to drop here. Probably have to take the land, but I do like Boral's Expertise. Can slow the game down and then drop a 4-drop. I do really like Boral's Expertise. Can bounce 3 creatures and then slam a 4-drop. I'm going to take it, I think it's really good. Is that Null Priest? Okay. Very happy to see Null Priest of Oblivion there. You know what, I'm not playing Command the Dreadhorde. It's a 6 mana spell that I might not be able to cast. And I've got lots of ways. It's just sticking a sideboard card here. It's probably the best sideboard card. Yeah, I've got lots of ways of bringing stuff back now with Null Priest of Oblivion and the Scarab God. I mean, this is a land, so I could just take that. Or we take this for Scry. Just creatures this. Yeah. Take this. Take the card for land. Very surely you did wheel, but I suppose it could be a good sideboard card if I'm playing a really slow matchup. If I'm playing the mirror, could be a good sideboard card. This double blue, I don't think I want that. Okay, so if I'm counting this literally as a land, which I don't know if I am yet or not, then I need to make 2 cuts. I do wonder whether Pact of Negation is a good card or not. I don't want this. I like it because it's cool. Because people think people think they're all clear, and then you just counter it, and it's like, and they don't expect it. So I do like it because it's cool, but I don't know if that's enough for it to make the deck. Yorion is double blue. That's fine. Instance of sorceries. 3 and 3. That's not enough. We're going to be dropping this guy. Nimble Obstructionist is not phenomenal. Seagate Stormcaller is not great in this deck. It does what, doubles? Is that only if you kick it as well? Oh no, you don't have to kick it. If you kick it, it copies it twice. Okay. Epic Downfall. And Thought Erasure is pretty much all it's going to get. Which is fine. This card's not great. Even just a 2-1 flyer. One more cut, preferably something at the top end. Is this me counting this as a land? It's not, is it? No, 17 plus this. Okay, so I like that more. 17 lands plus this as a land. Massacre Worm, it could be Waker of Waves, you know. How am I going to get it back? I can get it back with Null Priest, so for 1 mana cheaper. Get it back with Scarab God for 2 mana cheaper. Ish. Got Teferi, I've got Thassa. Don't want to drop any of the early drops. Pretty confident on that. Unless it's Pact of Negation. Which I don't know if that's a good card or not. If you're watching this video and you're still here at this point while I'm trying to build this deck, do you like Pact of Negation or not? Is this a good card? Or am I overrating it because it's cool? I think I quite possibly am overrating it because it's cool, but let me know if you're here now. Maybe Nimble Obstructionist? I don't think this card's that good. It's a 3-1 flash flying, to be fair. It probably is. Okay, we're going for... We are dropping... Seagate Stormcaller. There's not enough things it can copy. I don't know if that's right. But it's done now. I mean, we can go back, but it's done now. Let me take the sound off. I just realised that that's going to have been really, really nasty for the whole of that draft. You're gonna have lots and lots of sound in the background for the whole of that draft, aren't we? This is an awful starting hand. Yeah. This and this I can't play. He-mold. He doesn't look particularly thrilled about it either. Okay, so I'm 42% to hit a land. More importantly, I need to hit black mana. Oh, that is fantastic. I don't know if this is if I was right to keep this hand or not, but it paid off. Right, so he's got a black mana down, and then 2 black mana in hand. So he's got enough black mana to play Massacre Worm. Champion of Wits is a good card. It's a 3-drop. Otherwise, he's just going to play it 1/3, which is unblockable, but it's not a big deal. I might just take Massacre Worm because it's just a good card late on. Taking Champion of Wits means he can't do anything with it till turn 7. Yeah, I'm going to take Champion of Wits because it gets him card filtering. Do I want another black mana? No, I don't. Got 4 lands in hand, and an Atris to get me some more. So I'm okay gambling. I'll have another land soon. Yeah. When I play Atris now, I'm assuming I'll get a land. If he gives me a pile with lands in it, I'm going to take it. Massacre Worm. I might be able to get his Champion of Wits out before he can even do anything with it with the Scarab God. That would be really good. Yeah, 2 lands here. I'm going to take that. Oh, the other one was Thief of Sanity. I assumed, by the fact he's showing me 2 lands, that the other one would have a land in it as well, but he's done me there. I'm going to wait on Browse Expertise, so we're going to attack here. And we're going to play the Scarab God. I actually don't like it without any sound. I'm going to put a bit of sound back on. Yeah, it's much better. Much better for you guys as well, because you don't have to listen to my crap as much. Right, I think I just cast a Morrow Wizard here. In fact, we'll get back that Champion of Wits. Yeah, that's the right thing to do. We'll steal our opponent's Champion of Wits. So we do have a Thief of Sanity in our graveyard, but I'd rather take this out of his graveyard so we can never use it. And it draws us 4 and discards 2. We discard a Watery Grave. And what else do I discard here? Maybe a Woe Strider, because I can get it back? Yeah. And discard a Woe Strider. Play land. We're looking at a pretty commanding position here. I assume he's going to slam Massacre Worm? Yeah. You know what? I'm going to counter that. Yeah. Yeah, that put him at 1, so. Okay, what did we see? We saw Massacre Worm. We saw Tezuko Umizawa, whatever it's called, the one unblockable card. So Champion of Wits. Didn't really see much that makes me want to do anything here. Didn't see anything for negate. Did see stuff at Essence Capture. So maybe an Essence Capture is worth having. I don't think so. I think we're just going to run this back. Went pretty well in that in the end, considering I wasn't confident on my keep. Yeah, it sounds fine. Patch of Negation obviously can't be played for a while. I would like to stop seeing lands come off the top now. You pretty much know they're Patch of Negation now already, which is a bit annoying. I can't block that anyway, so we'll go in and we're going to play Thief of Sanity, because if he can't remove it, he's just in serious trouble already. Liliana, okay. He knows I've got Patch of Negation now. Discard a card. Okay, I'll discard a land. Whenever this is common damage to a player, yeah, so I need to hit him with that. We'll put that at Liliana. Ryan Regisaur does Godfarrow's Gift. I don't have any creatures in my graveyard at the moment, but Roaring Regisaur doesn't appeal. Dust Legion Zealot. He's just a cycler. You know what? We'll take Godfarrow's Gift. Why not? Might not cast it, but we'll still take it. I'll start bidding things into the graveyard now as well, and keeping lands as much as possible. Well, maybe not as much as possible. Not keeping it there. He's in a tough spot now. Having to deal with Metafairy. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, sure. He could have killed Teferi with that, so I'm guessing he doesn't know that can hit Planeswalkers. We'll put oops, so hopefully he can see that for the future, so that he in his next game he knows that can hit Planeswalkers.
Yeah.
I don't know if he considered there because he then looked at the card and was upset after I showed him. But either way, I think we had that game in the bag. Well, no disrespect intended, but because of the play at the end there, I presume this guy wasn't particularly good, or didn't know the cards that well. But having said that, that might not be true, and that was a comfortable win. So it gives me confidence for this deck because that was a very comfortable win. Going in again against Port Manteus. Not sure. We'll take the play just in case they're an aggro deck. This is why you have Amara Wizard in your deck, because it's a blue source here. Don't know when I'm going to play it yet, probably turn 2, because I want to get this guy down. Yeah, we'll play it now just because playing the black mana doesn't actually do anything yet, so. And this allows us to play Fibble Fibble Flip. So we'll play this first. Yeah, we'll take the card advantage. I've never played Knight of the Ebon Legion, really, but people play against me all the time, and whenever they just pump mana into it and make it bigger and bigger and bigger, I never know what to do, so I assume that's the right way to play. I'm losing no resources here, dealing him quite a lot of damage, and making quite a big threat, so I presume that's the right way to play it. Cool, no pump this time. And then I'm going to play Fibble 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 Flip. Blue-green ramp, could be in trouble here. This guy is going to have more resources than I have, I think. Just... Although Thassa Fibble Flip combo is going to be good. I'm probably going to exile the Wayward Sawtooth here. But I would like to get Thassa out, so maybe not. Maybe I'd rather just get Thassa out. And send this in, because if he blocks it, I can pump it. Yeah, we'll do that. That's what I mean, this card's just ridiculous. Like, it's a 1-drop. 1 mana this card cost me. One mana. It's now a 2/3. It's killed 2 of his creatures. What does this do? Whenever you cast your first spell each turn, reveal the top card of your library. You may cast it without paying its mana cost. If it's a spell with lesser converted mana cost. Right, okay. Yeah, that's going to be annoying. As always, we send the knight in. It just has to block as well. Because if he doesn't block, he just takes so much damage. I could deal him 8 damage here. I mean, it turns out this time I don't think I want to do that, but I could. No, I think I do want to do that. Got to get the blockers out of the way. Got to get the blockers out of the way. Yeah, I think that's definitely right. The more I take out his defenders, the more he has to block with his good creatures. And this thing's just such a threat. This card is just ridiculous. I really, really think this card is silly. A turn 1 Knight of the Ebon Legion can be one of the hardest things to do with. And he's now had to play a really expensive spell on it. So what does this do? Puts it. It's on as our library second from the top. I mean, that is a good card to play against it though. Yeah, it's fine. Okay, now that we need to kill. That needs to die. I was talking about how busted a card Knight of the Ebon Legion is. That card needs to die. I can't cast this yet. The next card I've got coming is Knight of the Ebon Legion, which isn't great. So I could cycle this, try and get something better. But I'm so close to casting this that I think I'd rather do that. I'm just going to play Thassa. Pass on that. Bounce Fibble Flip. Or Flicker it, sorry. This is a good little combo. Fibble Flip and Thassa. Good little combo. Right, so he's shuffling graveyards into libraries. And do we draw any 7 cards? Each player shuffles a hand and graveyard into the library, then draw 7 cards. I don't want him to draw 7 cards. I'm going to Pact of Negation that. I think I currently have the card advantage, so I don't want that to happen. I'm not sure if that was the right play, but like I said, I currently believe I have got superior card advantage, so I believe by doing that, I get to keep my superior card advantage. I've got an engine going here with Thassa and Fibble Flip, and I've got some big spells in my hand. Ooh. That could be a problem. If you would draw a card while your library has no cards in it, you win the game. Yeah, that could be a problem. And we now know he's got Censor in hand. Counter target spell unless its control pays 1. Right, I think we need to kill Jace as quick as possible. This card can just win in the game from nowhere. Like, this game was mine, and this can just... This game was totally mine, and this can just totally destroy that. So I think I need to get rid of that. What's the best way to do that? Cabral's Expertise. Bouncing these 3. Slamming Atris off it. And then attack. I could just play Atris or Thought Erasure. Why are you leaving me a blue mana? What's your reasoning for that? Not sure. Would I rather have a blue mana or a black mana? I'd rather have... Don't think it matters. It's going to make me pay anyway with Censor, I think. Okay. Get Actress down here. Actress is good because it's got Menace, so it allows me to attack Jace easier. I do want a land to be able to play Waker of Waves. Ugh. I could Thought Erasure him if I do that. No, I can't because he'll censor it. Okay, so we're going to take this card, whatever this is. It's a land. Okay, that's fine. Means I can bin Waker of Waves now and get it back with Null Priest. I'm actually going to flick at Actress now. I think that's better. Yeah, he cycled Censor, okay. What? How many lands? What on earth? Well, top 6 cards were lands. Oh my god, that would have been a disaster. That would have been a total disaster. Right, we need to get Jace killed this next turn. Regardless of what it costs. Spark double. Oh shit. That's there probably. Oh shit, he can come in as a... Oh shit. Didn't know he could come in as a Jace. Okay, now we're in trouble. By in trouble, I think we could be dead. He's going to be at 9. Okay. I can tap down both his guys, but then I'll only get rid of one of the Jaces. But that might be the right play here. Come on, Restless Contempt. Ugh. Okay. Okay. So what I can do is tap both of them down, get rid of this Jace, and then hope he can't finish it off, or I could. Or I can Thought Erasure and find out what he's got going on in his hand. I think I want to know what he's got. So I can know how worried I need to be. Right, I don't think Helm of the Host is going to be a problem here. This can kill an artifact or enchantment, so that will kill Thasser, which is not great. But we're not worrying about that anymore. I think, honestly, enjoying the cards is the worst thing that can happen here. Yeah. Just don't want him to draw cards. So if I just swing here, otherwise it's Null Priest. Yeah, so I want to tap down. this guy. And now when I swing at the 4 loyalty Jace, it's guaranteed to die. Cool. Right. I think I just want to play this without kicker because another menace creature would be super helpful here. What a long game this one is. Having 2 menace creatures out is going to be big here because I think that means I can kill this next turn. Hopefully. In fact, no, it's going to go up to 7 loyalty. I'm going to get through with 5. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to kill it. No. I'll take this one. I can't see it being any more lands. Low Strider. Okay. It's going to be tight. He can't draw any cards, but he can do this stupid thing. More blockers though, which is not good. He's really committing to this Jace plan. Next turn he can get one off this. I'm dead, I think. I couldn't do it. Oh, I can spend all my mana tapping his things down actually, can't I? But yeah, I have to kill this now and I can't do that. No, I can't. I can't get there. I can't get there. I need to kill this right now because he can draw 2, mill 2, draw 1, and draw 1 for turn, and I'm dead. And I can't kill it. Okay, got a combat. Send them all at Jace. Yeah, Spark Double really, really buggered me up. Yep, so I expect him to block. Sure. And then I don't want to cast anything. I just need to flip. Vraska's Contempt off the top. If Vraska's Contempt's not in the 2 face up, I'll be taking it from the other one. If he sees Vraska's Contempt, he's probably shitting himself. Yeah, he has. It's there. No, it's not there. Oh, as if. Oh, as if. I well thought he was there. He gave me Massacre Worm and I don't think he obviously realised it didn't matter. Ugh. He obviously realised it didn't matter. Yeah, he's got me. It's a token copy, isn't it? What? What happened? He went... What? I'm so confused. He went for the mill on me. What on earth? Has he just thrown the game? I'm more confused. I mean, I'll tap down your guy. I don't understand what just happened. I don't understand what just happened. Have I won? Sure. Do I even... What do I even do? What do I even do? I don't want to blink Actress now because I don't want to draw any more cards. Play Yuri on to get this thing going. Need to keep enough up for Vraska's Contempt. Which you do still have here. I'm confused. Okay, that's fine. I was kind of hoping you'd have a counter that I'd use, but right. So I've killed Vraska's Contempt. I can't currently see any way of him milling me. I'm just not going to attack. And I'm certainly not going to flicker anything. I don't think... Oh, Thassa's Oracle? He's already used Thassa's Oracle, hasn't he? Yeah. I mean, this looks like a panic attack to me. But we'll block it anyway. I mean, I will play my stuff. Just in case he's got something weird. No. And I could have flickered my Well Strider, but I'm just kind of waiting for him to draw a card. What on earth? He threw the game away. Okay. Right, okay, so how do we deal with Jace? Negate, get rid of Jace. Teferi's Tutelage helps him, we don't want that. Cover any creature in any graveyard. Spell Pierce, get stops Jace. What did I put in? Negate. Take out Merfolk Trickster. Just put in Negate, take out Merfolk Trickster. I think that's okay. I'm pretty sure if he just milled himself, he would have won. Unless I'm completely and utterly missing something. Which is possible, but... yeah. It's not a great hand. I mean, Teferi is a good card to have. But it's not a great hand. I've got nothing that affects the board till turn 6. That's better. Wow, he's got 7 lands, an essence capture which is going to counter my thing, and a commit to memory. Okay, we'll get rid of essence capture. We'll get rid of land. Target another opponent, it's only time stuck on the top. Oh wow. He drew a creature. I mean, it's not a good creature, so I don't know why I'm wowing really. He has a lot of lands. Whoa, Strata. I assume he's just going to commit it straight back to my hand because he's got nothing else to do. But we'll see. Oh, we could Scoot Swarm. That's a bit of a problem. Yeah. I'll scry. Nah. Santa Fairy. I assume this is getting committed to memory. I kind of want him to go off with Scoot Swarm and then Massacre Worm it. I'm going to bin a land. I don't know if that's right, but I'm going to bin a land. It's not non-token, is it? Another creature? No. He's already currently taken 8 damage from Massacre Worm. I just don't want him to commit to memory. Just don't want him to use memory on me before I get Massacre Worm down. That'll be pretty rough. Am I going to browse expertise this next turn? Probably not. So I'm actually going to bin the Shockland. I'm going to play this Gryland. Waker of Waves. Nah. I cast Fibble Flip. I'm going to do this shebang. Shouldn't have let it around because it's going to get me something I could play. I'm going to discard a blue source. And I think I'm going to pass. This is where I assume Teferi gets bounced. Right, what does memory do? I need to know what memory does specifically. I'm going to take full control. We're going to let that happen. Each player shuffles a hand and graveyard into the library, then draws 7 cards. We could just play a land and then play that, which would probably be a good play for him. But if he does that, I can respond with Erebos Intervention. I think I'm being greedy and gambling too much. I think we need to kill Scoot Swarm while we can. I think my plan was good, but I think if he played a land here, got a second Scoot Swarm, and then used memory because he had nothing else to use, Yeah, this would have been a disaster for me, I think. Okay, that's fine. It's a lot of lands, but it's okay. Yum. Attack the Low Strider. Sure. Cast Yorion. Bounce. Fibble Flip. And turn. I've got a lot of card advantage in this deck, but not really many places to win. So against a self-mill deck, it's a bit of a problem, really. Yeah, sure. But Urion's a way to win. Urion's going to start boshing through. That's his Oracle. Just checked as if he was anywhere near to win. He's got 25 cards in his library. Come on. This is a bit of a slow game, this one. Can't say. I'm thrilled by it. Ooh. Counter target activate or triggered ability, or I could just kill that. But I think I need to keep Vraska's Contempt up for when he inevitably slams Jace at some point. But for now, we're playing a Mara Wizard. I just want to get threats out. Cycle, Nimble Instructionist, counter target activate or triggered ability you don't control. I'm pretty sure I can counter Jace's win the game. I'm not sure. Sure, this is okay. We got Sensor. That's fine. Presumably he's just digging for Jace here. It's a pretty one-man plan, isn't it? Champion of Wits is a good card, but I don't think I need to kill it. What I need is to wait for Jace and Scoot Swarm. They are the two cards that will win in this game. Is Scoot Swarm, which I've got Erebus Intervention for, and Jace, which I've got Vraska's Contempt for. So the plan is to deal with them when they come. Until that point, we just keep getting as much advantage as possible. Pact of Negation is nice to have in hand. I cannot get through with my 4-3 at the moment. Brazen Borrower. It's not ideal. Brazen Borrower is not ideal. I'm not going to counter it though. Yep, sure. Let's play Yorion now. Bounce Fibble Flip. If you're still watching this game, are you bored? Because I'm bored. I like playing Control, but against a self-mill deck, not too fun. They're just... nothing's happening. That's is that going to be a problem? Probably. If he keeps flipping Thassa's Oracle or Champion of Wits, yeah, I'm gonna say no to that. Do not like the idea of Thasib coming out at all. I think he's going to play Jace when he's ready to win. That's what it looks like at the moment. Unless he's not drawn it yet, obviously. Wayward Sawtooth. Sure. At some point I'm going to have to worry about the fact he could actually just kill me. Yeah, no, I owe you some mana. Massacre Worm. Interesting. There's Scoot Swarm. Question is, am I ready for it? Do have Massacre Worm in hand, so... Oh, Blossom Defense. I could negate that, but don't think that's the right thing to do. Yep. Presumably Massacre Worm is going to close to win me this game now. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 probably from Massacre Worm. That would be pretty nice. I'd be happy with that. Does he know I have Massacre Worm? I don't think he does. I don't think I've cast it yet. Which is going to be a hell of a shock for him when I do. Hydroid Krasis. No Scoot Swarm yet. When you cast a spell, you gain half its life and draw half X cards. Okay, got a land off that. He's going to gain 3 and draw 3. Might be worth countering. The fairy. I can double bot this here and it'll die. I don't know if I need to do that. I'll just take 5. Yep. Massacre Worm. I'm well following Massacre Worm here. I know he's got Scoot Swarm in hand, but I think the value is just too high to not play this. Especially like it's not got a counter up. Well, he does actually. But he needs 2 blue for his Essence Capture. The only counter with Sin that he has is Essence Capture. And he needs 2 blue mana for that, and I don't see 2 blue mana. What's it targeting? Risa Redeemed. So I could stop it. Why does he want to target Risa Redeemed? I don't know, but I'm not going to allow it. Because if I don't know why he's doing it, I can't allow it. Patient rebuilding. So that's 8 damage. Presume if I do that. Yeah, I'll do that. Okay. If he Scute Swarms, I can kill it. He has gone for Patient Rebuilding. He has gone for... He's still on the Jace plan then. There's Scute Swarm. Yep, there's his second Scute. I'd like to kill the first Scute. This will give him 2 damage. So that one, I'll only use a kill spell. Or Baral's Expertise might do it. I don't know if that counts as killing them because they're tokens. This exile, so that won't count. So the plan is to drop Actress and see what we get. We'll go for that one. It's a land. Okay. He has done me with these, to be fair. Wait a minute, if I just attack with Massacre, he can't block, can he? Because anything that blocks it will die and he'll lose. Is that not right? Anything he blocks, Massacre Worm with dies and he loses. Pretty sure that's how it works. Yeah. Awesome. Right, that was a super long game. This video is going to be really, really long. Okay, so we're definitely getting our money back now. So, should we go in? What time is it? Wow, I've been drafting now for like an hour and a half. Bloody hell. I'm going to shut it back in. I'm just going to shut the door and get a drink. Okay, we just shut the door because I'm straight back in. Right, I'm going to play first in case they're an aggro deck. I don't like not having blue, but my hand is mainly black, so... Well, other than Pact of Negation. Pact of Negation I've used a couple of times this game. We got rid of the Thassa last game, that might have been big. I think I've been happy with Pact of Negation. I think it's pulled its weight. I think carrying that Thassa was important. Oh, Conclave Mentor. Yeah, this one's going to be a rough one. We're playing +1/+1 counter aggro. This could be a rough one. We'll keep our Death Toucher back, as he's the only thing currently saving us. Because our hand is bad. Oh god. Yeah? Yeah, we're in trouble. There's a blue land, we'll keep that. We're going to epic downfall this. At the moment we're just trying to survive, because we are a control deck. So all we want to do is survive until we can get to the late game. And everything will be good, hopefully. So we're just going to keep answering threats. I thought that was a bit ballsy. I can't really do anything. I don't really want to Baral's expertise any of these guys, so we're just going to wait. You wait. I want to Baral's expertise after they've got counters on them already. Yeah, keep making me 1/1s for Massacre Worm to eat. I like that. Golos. Yeah, we'll let him have that. It looks like he's got no way of using the extra ability at the moment, so... Yeah, he's gone and got a white mana, so it's just a 3/5 that gets him a land. That's not worth countering. It's not even really worth Vraska's Contempting. Do I be greedy? No, he's tapped out. I was going to be greedy and wait on this because he's tapped out. Sorry, because he might make more 1/1s, but that would be really, really silly because... One, we know he's likely to be able to augment power because he's got Conclave Mentor in his deck, so he's likely to be able to make his guys bigger. And he's tapped out, so now's the right time to do it because it guarantees to work. I know that's probably pretty obvious, but I'm trying to explain things because I'm on video. So, what's about that? What the hell? Exile target non-land permanent and opponent controls until Angel of Semblance leaves the battlefield. Yeah, I'm okay with that. And now I just want to have Restless Contented to get my Massacre Worm back. Massacre Worm's not actually going to do anything at the moment, but I want to Restless Contented anyway because it's got Embalm. Yeah, I'm just going to Restless Content this. That's my turn. Mainly just, I didn't want to do anything tricky just because I had Embalm and I don't want him to be able to get another copy of it, so I just thought we'd kill it while we could. Is he making a 1/1 soldier? Surely not. Yeah, that seems fine. Gives it +1/+1 and means you can tap things for extra mana. That seems fine. Is it a permanent or a land? Tap a land for mana. Okay. Yeah. Okay, let's see what he's got. See what he's got left in his hand. Platinum Angel and Hedron Archive. Well, Platinum Angel's not going to be a problem. Just a 4/4. And Hedron Archive can sack it to draw 2 cards. That's probably annoying enough. I'll take Hedron Archive. And I'll keep Erebos as Intervention. I assume he's not going to double block. Okay. Okay. You can't lose the game. I could counter it just for banner. I'm countering the spell then. He'll be able to do it again, won't he? Yeah, let him do it, because he'll be able to do it again anyway. I'm just going to browse expertise and kill him anyway, so... I'm not bothered about this silly stuff. Yeah, sure. Can you cast Platinum Angel? Yeah, you can. Pass to attackers. Pretty sure she's dead. To Barrel's expertise. Pyom, pyom. I don't know what you could do here. No, so you can create a 1-1, so it's still dead, I think. So I'll just... Oh no, I can't, I bust intervention it. Decline. Yeah, I think you'd have been at 1, but staring down a Magical Worm at 1 is not ideal, is it? She's got Platinum Angel, that's fine, I can deal with Platinum Angel. He's got Conclave Mentor, but no ways to put +1/+1 counters on things, so that's fine. He's got Golos, but no 5 colour. It doesn't seem like the scariest deck I've ever seen. Do you want to face tutelage? Kill him that way. Nah, I've got so many threats. I've got so many threats that I don't need to mill him. I can just kill him with Scarab God or Master Worm or Waker of Waves or just something big. I've got enough threats. I mean, nothing's ever guaranteed in this game, but I'm feeling pretty confident on this. Yeah. I was a bit upset when I saw a 2-lander, but especially with Pact Negation in it again. But it's actually quite a good 2-lander. I've got 3 2-mana cards, a 3-mana card, a 4-mana card that draws cards. It's a good hand. Yeah, I'm going to lead on Thought Erasure though and take whatever I can. He's got 4 mana in total, but a Hedron Archive, which can get him up to 6. Mangara the Diplomat is a good card. Creatures you control vigilance gain 3 life points. Count each creature you control and a loyalty count on each planeswalker you control. Is that going to be a problem? Probably not, because he hasn't got anything to defend it. I have also... I'm gonna have some attackers by the time he gets to that. This thing is crazy, but I can Pact of Negation it if needs be. Could be Hedron Archives because we don't want him to get up to 6 mana. Because that gets him close to this. Mangara is also quite a good card. No, I'm going to get rid of Hedron Archive. Oh, yeah. Not putting that in the graveyard. I might not be able to cast it for a while, but we're not putting that in the graveyard. Could cast this, but I just think Fibblefoot's the best play here. I need the draw. I need to hit lands. There we go, and I can cast Atris, and everything's good. Presumably I'm going to see Mangara here. Yep, that's fine. Cast Atris. I'm happy with lands, to be fair. I kind of want the Scarab God to be rolling. Everless Intervention would kill Mangara. Yeah. 2 lands, good call. Can't be greedy in this game. Chris will take Mangara out next turn, which is nice. So if he chooses to play a Johnny. I suppose he could put a +1/+1 counter on it, and that would stop it from killing it, but I think that'd be quite a bold thing to do. Okay, he's going for it. So presumably it's going to +1/+1 counter it, and then still die. It'll still die to. Okay. Sure. Now I'm going to be killing Mangara here, so we can start taking a Johnny down. Could have a pump spell, but yeah. Yep. Ooh, Wrath of Contempt, I like it. Right. Yeah. I had that game in the bag. Okay. Trophy. Okay, let's quickly run down some MVCs, or most valuable cards, and see what I thought of the deck. Deck had a lot of power at the end. Teferi, Thassa, Atris, even Thieves of Sanity is pretty good. Scarab God, and Massacre Worm. Massacre Worm was probably the most valuable card. It did some serious work at the top. Having said that, it's probably the card that finished the games the most, but I don't know if that makes it the most valuable. The most valuable card was probably Atris. The amount of draw I got off Atris this draft was insane. Teferi had a good game. Thassa had a really good game. Wrath of Contempt, obviously a brilliant card. Fibbleflip was good. Thought Erasure was fine. Erebos' Intervention, another card that did really, really well. Scales with the game really well. Still unsure about Pact of Negation. If I watch this one back, maybe I'll have a bit more understanding of whether Pact of Negation was a good card to have in the deck or not. It probably was. I think it probably pulled its weight. It's a good card. So yeah, that was the draft. This was the draft. We got the trophy, 3-0. Don't think I would have changed anything. Negate maybe could have come in, but it came in one game against the J Sky. We didn't use it. Yeah, I think it was a good draft. Scarab God didn't do as much as usual. It was just the pure card advantage. We were just a solid, generic blue-black control deck. We had one, and account Pact of Negation's removal because it's always up, kind of. So 2, 3, Thought Erasure. So 4, and we can't count Thought Erasure. 5, Wrath's Contempt. Baral's Expertise. We had like 5 or 6 ways of disrupting our opponent, and more in the sideboard if needs be. And then big threats. Solid blue-black control deck. Fun to play, other than the really, really, really slow game against the self-mill deck, but other than that, fun to play. Get our prize. Oh, we got a mythic. Vona. Butcher of Magam. Okay, and we'll call it there. If you watch all the way to the end, you've got way too much time on your hands, but thank you anyway.